Lee's Tangram Animals. Written by Maribeth Bolt. Illustrated by Russ Kress. It was the first day of school, and Lee stood alone, missing his home in China. Everywhere there was shouting and laughter in a language Lee worked hard to understand. When the bell rang, Lee hung up his backpack and placed his gift his father had sent on his teacher's desk. "We're so happy you're in our class, Lee," says Miss Hess, opening her present. It was a Tangram puzzle Lee's father had made, along with Tangram puzzle cards. "What a lovely gift," said Miss Hess. "Would you like to tell the children about Tangram puzzle?" Lee looked down at the floor. "That's okay, Lee," said Miss Hess. "Charles, why don't you pick a shape from the puzzle and describe it to the class?" Charles picked up the 5 triangles. The shape has 3 sides and it's called a triangle. There are 2 small, 1 medium, and 2 large triangles in the puzzle. Miss Hess held up another shape. "What makes this one square?" Becca answered, "It's 4 sides that are the same length." The last shape was trickier. The shape has 2 pairs of the opposite sides that are parallel. The word parallel means 2 lines that run by side and are equal distance apart, said Miss Hess. "Like railroad tracks?" asked Sam. "That's right," said Miss Hess. "It's called a parallelogram." Miss Hess put the Tangram puzzle and the cards on the table next to Lee's desk. During free time, Lee watched as kids covered Tangram pieces with other pieces. 2 small triangles covered the square exactly. 2 small triangles and a square covered the parallelogram. One day, Miss Hess told the class they will be starting an animal science unit. "I'll give you some riddles, and then you can guess the animals we're going to study," said Miss Hess. "The first animal is a symbol of the United States. It is one of the largest birds of prey, and its eyesight is excellent." "Any guesses?" asked Miss Hess. Lee knew it right away. Too shy to raise his hand, Lee had an idea. He quickly looked through the Tangram cards and arranged the puzzle. He showed Miss Hess the past the desk. "How clever, Lee," said Miss Hess. "You're right. The bald eagle will be the first animal we'll study." The second animal's skeleton is not made from bone but cartilage. Most of these have 4 rows of teeth. They live in the ocean and their babies are called pups, said Miss Hess. Sam guessed. "A walrus?" "You're getting warm," teased Miss Hess. Lee searched through the card again and arranged the Tangram puzzles. "Right again, Lee," said Miss Hess. "Can you tell the kid what you made?" "A shark," said Lee proudly. Miss Hess gave the class the last riddle. "This animal lives in Australia. They need a little water to survive. They are larger marsupial mammals, and they use their big tails to steer and balance." Lee didn't recognize the word marsupial, but he thought he knew the answer. He found the card, and this time he showed it to Charles. "Want to try?" Lee asked. Charles moved the Tangram pieces into place. "I've got it, Miss Hess," he said. "Good job," said Miss Hess. "Lee, could you give the kids one more clue to the riddle so they can get it too?" Lee's heart pounded. Would he get all the words right? "This animal carries its baby in a pouch," said Lee. "It's a kangaroo," said the class. Just then, there was a clap of thunder and the rain poured down. During inside recess, Lee showed the kids how to make other Tangram animals, such as lions, giraffes, camels, and mountain goats. A few weeks later, Lee brought a surprise for the class. About it, Lee began. "Inside these boxes, there are puzzles that came from China. and each has 7 pieces. Can you guess what it is? They are Tangrams, said the class. And there are enough for everyone, said Lee proudly.